I'm Jenna with Stahls TV and welcome to the Craft Corner. Headbands are a popular, very well-known accessory and have been for years. Whether you're using them to add to an outfit or for working out at the gym, they're being worn more times than not. You can find them in retail stores being personalized with monograms, names, or even cute quotes. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to personalize a headband using our Brother ScanNCut, CAD-Cut Glitter Flake, and our craft press. I'm going to start by scanning my design through the cutter. We're going to start by loading our cutting mat in, and we're going to scan our design in by clicking Scan and Scan to Cut Data. Click Start, and it'll start scanning the design. So now that we have our design scanned in, we can go ahead and drag our arrows up to fit around our design, just to make it easier for reading our cut lines. So I'm okay with that, so I'll click OK. And it's going to start recognizing the cut lines around the design. Now we're going to adjust our cut lines here so that we have a nice clear cut around each thing. Going to change the number of our colors here. Okay, so now that I changed my colors, I'm seeing a nice clean cut around the edges, so I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to save this to my cutter. I'm going to save it by clicking the cutter icon. Click OK. And now it's all saved in there for me, so I can go home and start loading in my vinyl. Okay, so I have my piece of vinyl here. I'm going to lay it down. Make sure the edges are sticking to the cutting mat nice and clean. And I'm going to load that in by clicking our load button. So now that we have our vinyl loaded, I'm going to go to Pattern and find my saved design. I'm going to scroll down till I see that. Okay, so I can see that I have my design. I'm going to click OK. I want to go and size everything, so I'm going to make sure I have everything grouped together. And once I've done that, I can size the design down to about 2 inches so that it fits nice and neat on my headband. We want to make sure we mirror our design. Click OK. And now I'm perfectly okay with everything I'm seeing on the screen here, so I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to go ahead and scan one more time just so that we can see that my design's going to show up on my vinyl. So we're going to scan our vinyl in. Okay, so before I send my design, I'm going to go to my settings just to make sure I have all of my cut settings set up for this particular vinyl, which is Glitter Flake. So we're going to scroll down till we find our speed and pressure for cutting. We want to make sure our speed is at 3, which we're good there. We need our pressure at 6, so we're going to up that to 6. And my blade needs to be at a 3, so I'm going to change that to 3. Make sure we're locked in there, and we're all set. So now I can send my design to the cutter by clicking Cut and Start. Okay, we're finished cutting, so we're going to click OK and unload our mat. Okay, so now that I've taken my sheet off of the cutting mat, I'm going to cut away the excess material and save it for something else I may need in the future. And I'm going to weed the excess material away from the carrier. And now we have our monogram cut out, so we can go ahead to the press and press it on our headband. So we're going to start by loading our headband onto the platen. For this particular look, I'm going to be putting it on the side of the headband so that it's on the side of the head whenever it's being worn. And I'm going to do a quick preheat just by tacking this down for a couple seconds to release any moisture or wrinkles in the fabric. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and place this down. And I'm going to tack this for 5 seconds so that it gets a good adhesion without leaving any marks in the fabric. Now that I have that tacked, I can go ahead and peel this hot. And I'm going to grab my cover sheet and apply for the full application so that it's nice and durable. That full application is 320 degrees for 10 to 15 seconds. And now we have our completed headband. So there you have it. Headbands are an easily customizable accessory and are great for gifts or add-on sales for your craft business. I'm Jenna with Stahls TV, and thanks for joining me in the Craft Corner. Are you looking for more ways to use or make money with your craft cutter? Then check out StahlsTV.com, where you'll find more how-to videos and tutorials just like the one you've watched.